Okay, where I'm going next is the alarm switch. So the alarm switch back here is held on by this ring. You know, this is the nicest clock I've worked on in a long time because everything's just coming off when I turn it by hand. But this thing's got to come off. Okay, get that ring, and then you have this switch which controls whether the alarm is on or off. We have this right here, which what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out because I'm going to clean all of this. So by turning that screw, this is what holds that in. So when that fell off, you have this and this piece. And that leaves us here with the bell and the bell coil. So the bell comes off with this screw right here. So if we just remove this screw, and it has a lock washer. I've seen this lock washer on the inside of the bell and the outside of the bell. It seems like it should be on the outside of the bell, but I've seen more of them on the inside of the bell. You can see the marks there. So I think that's where it's supposed to go. And that leaves us with what I call the bell coil. And you want to be careful here because this thing right here, this thing should push in when you push on it. Okay, if it doesn't, then that's a problem that you're going to have to work through. But it can also just slide out and fall off onto the floor. All right, along with the spring. I've seen two versions of this. One, this looks like the older style, but the spring is on the outside. Then there's another style where it's just a post. The spring is actually inside, behind the post. So to remove this, very simply, take these screws out, and they're going to be lock washers. And underneath, we're going to find some vibration dampening washers. Don't know exactly what they're made out of, but there you go. Now, I'm just going to put all this to the side for now, and we'll come back for it piece by piece and look at it. But this is the tear down, except for this, the nameplate. We want to get that off there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Brasso in and try to polish this thing as best I can. And, well, I should say that is what I would normally do. This one has been polished by somebody, and I think that somebody knows a lot more than I do, because I've never gotten Bakelite to look that good. So, but I am gonna just make sure it's clean. So what I do with this, I'm just gently get it to go up a little bit, and then get my screwdriver behind it, hit it a little bit more, come back in, gently push it a little bit more, get one side out, and then it's easy to get the other side out. So that's it, and now the back is ready if you're going to clean it. Once you get this nameplate off, you should be all set to clean it up and polish it. And I will just say that it appears to me, and I'm pretty confident about this, that there's supposed to be a patina on the knobs. So these knobs right here, I'm going to avoid putting Brasso on them. They're supposed to look like that. If I put Brasso on them, they will polish up to a bright brass. But I don't believe that they're supposed to look like that. I think from the factory, they came with this patina that gives it this kind of brown, antique looky to it. So, of all the ones I've worked on, none of them have been brass except for one, which it was obvious that the person didn't know what they were doing, and they took Brasso to everything, including the nameplate, and wiped all of the lettering off. So I'll be back with another video. We'll look at the movement.